What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First back again with another reaction to One Piece. You guys already know I do it every Friday, Thursday, Saturday, in between. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be one of those days. So whenever TCB drop, you know I'm gonna be here as early as I possibly can. Like I say at the beginning of every One Piece reaction. Now, last chapter picked up where the last one before that one left off with the revelation that the world is currently sinking. That's something that a lot of people in the One Piece community has not really theorized much about or thought about a lot. But we sinking. We fucking sinking. So that instantly made me think back to like Joy Boy and his message on Fishman Island, the Noah's Ark and all that. So there's a whole bunch of shit now. There are new theories now just off of that revelation alone. And then last chapter, we learned that Joy Boy was technically the first pirate to ever exist. He was the first one to set sails on the seas. So I'm guessing in this chapter we're gonna start getting some. I don't know if we're gonna get Joy Boy stuff just yet, but like, I mean, it's setting up to be that way. I don't know if Oda he's gonna be misdirecting us. I don't know if he's gonna go back to Joy Boy time stuff, or is Vegapunk just gonna have like another revelation within his speech. So we'll see what's gonna happen. Nonetheless, I'm ready to get into this chapter, man. Oh, also, the Mother Flame, or at least the original Mother Flame, like not the replica that Vegapunk made, but like, or technically something that he's replicating, which is like I'm guessing like Sun God Nika flame type thing, or like White Flame, something with that, right? And he's basically utilizing that as the Mother Flame. So I'm guessing Luffy has some kind of connection with the Mother Flame itself, because it seems to be like a Nika type of fire flame thing. Who knows? But I'm ready to get into this chapter nonetheless, man. Chapter 1115, and it's titled Continental Fragments. Okay, that's an interesting title. Sounds very worldly. All right, cover page. Oni Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage. Getting a bento from Hiyori and Otoko. All right, what you got in the author notes? My boy Oda. Otto's recent concert at the National Stadium was incredible. The world-traveling pop princess keeps outdoing herself. Wasn't she the one that did the song for like the main theme for the film Red movie? I think so. All right, the Flower Capital, Wano. The news shakes Wano too. Oh yeah, we also seen Doflamingo and Impel Down with Magellan, and he was talking about something about like going up to the surface, like moving the prisoners up to like the surface. I don't know if he was talking about Mary Joie or Sky. I don't know what the fuck the nigga was talking about, but yeah, something about moving up to the surface. That's all I remember. Anyway, it's hard to believe this foreign transmission is reaching us. Now you may be wondering how he came to be known as a pirate. We found a snail in the castle among Orochi's possessions. So you were a pirate, Joy Boy, just like Luffy. You know of him, my lord? A jail cell at the G4 naval base. Joy Boy, who cares? I bet you could easily beat him, right, Captain Kid? What, nigga? That's actually hilarious. I know people that's on kids' ass since Shanks bodied them or whatever. I don't think he actually bodied them. Like, killed him, because it's One Piece. But, who knows? But, is these the niggas that were literally doing, basically fucking cosplaying the Straw Hats, acting like that they was actually the Straw Hats? Y'all need to stop, bro. Tell my Joy Boy, who cares? I bet you could easily beat him, right, Captain Kid? Duh, the man's already dead. That's our captain. The only thing bigger than his confidence is his belly. Yeah, I'm clearly a million times tougher than this Joy Toy. It's Joy Boy, boss. Ex-fake Luffy. Demaro Black. Man, I don't know. We did not need to see these niggas on. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did not want to see them. Do bear in mind, I only have access to a handful of poneglyphs, but their combined narrative clearly chronicles an unbelievable history about a great war in the distant past. During that period, Joy Boy faced an enemy of the organization now known as the World Government. Wait, isn't that us? Well, he did say he was a pirate. Vegapunk! And he's like, shut the fuck up. He's trying to get, you see Dory, Broggy, Luffy, they all running away. Back then, they were merely the Allied Powers. A temporary coalition consisting of 20 separate kingdoms. And that's something that, my biggest thing that I want to get to is how exactly did Imu become like the king of all kings, essentially. Because back when we were learning a little bit more about Imu, it was revealed, and when they're discussing about the whole Lily situation, it was said that Emu was a part of the 20 nations or one of the 20 allied kingdoms. So if you was just merely like a part of that, how did you become like the head honcho of everything? What did you do? I have a theory. I don't know if it. I don't really have like anything that can point to that necessarily, other than like one thing that like maybe he did some crazy ritual, because we are seeing like some ritual alchemy circle type shits where the Gorosei is like summoning themselves in different areas and shit, like how they came to Egghead. Like maybe it was some kind of like ritual that was done on him to make him like immortal or something, or just have like unworldly power. Even sacrificing his people. I'm thinking that maybe I was thinking that maybe Emu was like a fucking fishman, and that's why the fishmen are technically like cursed, and they're like shunned by society everywhere they go. But no, that's just a theory that I had. I might make a video about it. Who knows? But I just want to I throw it out there. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? If you steal it, credit to your boy. All right. Anyway, let's continue. Nonetheless, because that was a little tangent. It can be assumed that an alliance was the only feasible way to oppose the formidable faction to which Joy Boy belonged. I am afraid that the cause of this conflict still eludes me, so I do not presume to judge the morality of the combatants. I can, however, say that this war was a clash of two opposing ideologies, and we're seeing the silhouette of Joy Boy, Sun God Nika, with like the Allied Nations. You see all them with their crowns on their head and shit. And you see, oh, I see Zunisha right there. Okay, let me get to that. I mentioned earlier that Joy Boy was born into a fantastical civilization, Zo, New World. One so advanced that it is hard to believe it existed over 900 years ago. There go the World Tree, the Whale Tree. The weapons that existed during this century-long struggle are far beyond our modern science. It's amazing. You see everybody on Zo here. I see this nigga Foxy. Oh my God. Fit. What's that peanut-headed fool saying? What's that peanut-headed fool saying? Ah, boss, you're making me hungry. Such technology is baffling, even to a genius such as myself. He's so big-headed. And therein lies our problem. Labostratum. Gotcha. Stussy. Huh? It's me, Edison. Look at this nigga Kaku. Lower the barrier in Nighttail, in Hightail it. I might really have dyslexia or something. I ain't gonna lie. I'm starting to learn that. I do need glasses, so that's just like that's the thing that I do need. But, bruh, I said Nighttail. That was like the fourth word this chapter that I said wrong. Anyway, lower the barrier and hightail it out of here. But I can't. What if something were to happen to the Straw Hat crew? I'm going to be straight with you. There ain't no point in the barrier no more. Not when there are monsters on the island who can ignore it. Oh shit! There goes Saint J. Garcia. We've done all we can. We've done all we can for them. I'm sure they'll make it somehow. How much longer, Jinbei? My apologies. We're almost there. There's nothing to apologize for. We were busy. Is that you, Zoro? You're gonna get it later. You're gonna get it later. Now hurry up. They're moving their ships to the blockade the northeast coast. I'll never forgive you if you get blasted out of the water after all this. That's good to hear. I was worried Stella would never forgive me if I let them get caught. As if now, get your ass out of there. As if now, get your ass out of here. But I don't know what to do with myself, huh? Now that Stella's gone, who am I meant to live for? I have no purpose. Interesting. Don't let him use his sword. And that is true, because you were the contingency plan that he had, that you and his allies. So if he's dead, then what will you do? You gonna just go with the Straw Hats? You gonna get locked up? What you gonna do? You know, that's interesting. I really wonder what Stussy gonna do. Don't let him use his swords. This geezer can cut anything. Sense the living voices. Bonnie. Oh shit. Oh, here he go. To me so far the cleanest of the girls. Say, Bonnie, get down. Oh shit. Yeah. Damn. Damn, he almost cut her fucking head off. I can't maintain distorted future for very long. The void century ended with Joy Boy's defeat. There go the robot. Zunisha, interesting. How much do you intend to say? Vegapunk. He's leaving. There are too many life forms up here. What the fuck you mean by that, nigga? He said, I'm just about to kill. That's a crazy thing to say. There are too many life forms up here. Nigga said that y'all need to die. but the aftermath had grander consequences. Okay. The wake of that ancient conflict scarred the world, and those scars never healed. This panel is fired by Oda. I haven't seen him do a panel like this in a minute. Like from up above in the sky, you see this nigga coming in. He's shaded great. I love how he's shaded. You see him going straight. He about to go straight to the top. I'm guessing to like the labostratum. Up way up there. That's fire. That's a fire ass panel. That's a fire ass panel. What the? Okay, damn. We all know travel between islands can be excruciatingly difficult. The seas one must traverse are so vast and perilous. Most people are content to live and die at their place of birth, never experiencing any culture other than their own. That's kind of like how a lot of people are in our world too. I guess I'm kind of like that. I mean, I just don't have the means to travel, but I don't really have many places I would want to travel like outside of my area. Like, I mean, Japan, of course. You know, like it's not really a lot of places I would want to go to. So that is very factual though. And in this case, it's just the circumstances. Like I ain't going on them fucking waters, and I understand that completely. Isn't that a bit obvious? Yeah, everyone knows the seas are dangerous. That's common knowledge to us now. But it wasn't like that 1,000 years ago. A cataclysmic ecological disaster occurred during the Void Century. Okay. And we've seen Zoro's sensei. And the ancient world was swallowed by the sea, or by the ocean. We are now living atop of the remnants, continental fragments, chapter title, the land masses that once were. Wow. Whoa, that's fire panel 2 right there. Shit, I might use that as a fucking thumbnail, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. But I mean, it makes sense. Things like these are things that has always been in our face, but we haven't really like talked about it much because there's a lot of different plot lines and a whole bunch of different things going on in One Piece, like in the background and in your face at the same time, to the point where it's like we never really connected everything together about like the oceans and how, you know, all these land masses and whatnot, or like the debris of that. The leftovers, the aftermath of that is under the water and shit. Because we seen that in Wano, that there was like a whole civilization under the water. So that's interesting, man. Damn. So shit sink. That makes sense why things didn't, weren't like passed down. Like a lot of the technology and all that wasn't passed down because, nigga, shit drowned, shit sunk. It's gone. Everything's gone, you know? So, like, you can't pass anything down. I like that, because that makes a lot of things of why there's even a Void Century and we don't know nothing between those years make so much sense, you know? Because we always think, like, how the fuck did they hide? Like, what? How? I mean, like, it's not like everybody just died and only the kingdoms existed. Like, no, that's not the case. So, this is cool. Say what? So, you see Revolutionary Army, Sabo, Dragon in them. The world of millennia ago sleeps unseen at the bottom of the ocean. That's wild. So everybody, the fishmen, them niggas chilling. And the Sky Island people, they chilling too, man. I know it is hard to believe on my word alone, but there really were multiple vast continents back then. That's actually very insane. So there's even more land. So the world is actually even bigger than we even think. Like imagine if you were to lift all that shit back up. Damn, that's crazy. And that's why shit is shaped the way that it is too. Wow. The Grand Line, the Red Line, that's interesting. This is insane. Hey Nojiko, where do you think you're going? The whole world is at stake. Fill me in later. I've got to check on the tangerine orchard. Nojiko, this change in the world helps explain how a century of history could be censored. Exactly. A feat that seems high, fucked up again. This time it is an N. Nigh impossible, but it makes sense when you consider the undeniable conclusion all the data points to. Within a mere century, the average sea level rose by a staggering 200 meters. Damn. I like this though. It's a pirate manga, so you got like, for a while, I was like, okay, One Piece, I think to up the ante, to up the stakes of One Piece, we need to see different things concerning the water. Whether that means like fighting on the water, we need to see more of that. Whether that means people really just dying from the sea, like a lot more frequently. I think, hey man, you know, like that's crazy. How are they going to stop that? That's one thing I didn't really think about right now. How will we stop that? How will we stop that? Can we make something that can make like the water evaporate and send it out to space or some shit? Like, how do we stop this? Can we stop this? What? You're kidding. 200, yeah. A warship's only 60 meters tall. No wonder the old world disappeared. Hey, stop listening to this crap. We have work to do. The Seraphim and all those imprisoned Cypherpole agents were spotted falling out of the lab building. We've got to rescue them. Damn, that really puts the stakes up higher, because now it's like, honestly, I think what Oda is doing here too is like showing that there's going to be a way where a lot of characters are going to fucking die. One, because so many characters in this goddamn series have devil fruit. So like, imagine being a devil fruit user while you're like sinking under a whole bunch of water. You can't even possibly come back up. So a lot of people are going to start dying at sea, whether you have a devil fruit or not. I'm just saying that, like, since that's the thing, I think Oda's going to purposely make it so that people will die more in the series. That's some stakes right there. I like that a lot. I like that Oda added that. I'm about to say added. Did you hear that? His tall tales keep getting taller. The whole farce lost his marbles. What a joke. All right, you niggas don't have to listen. Just sink then, nigga. Sakura Kingdom, Chopper's hometown. Is that really possible? Even now, the world still finds a way to keep things interesting. That mountain is around 200 meters. You're saying something that tall would be submerged? That's awful. How many people died? That begs the question, how and why did such a flood occur? Naturally, your first inclination might be to assume it was some kind of natural disaster. However, I can say for certain that it was no such thing. It was a man-made calamity, and it was Imu. I'm sure very much so it was Imu. You can't be serious. If this catastrophe was brought... Bro, I really think they did some kind of like ritual. I don't think Imu just had that much power. They did something where there was like, okay, this nigga Joy Boy is fucking us up, and we have 20 allied nations against him. We're getting fucked up. So they was like, you know what? We gotta make some kind of sacrifice. I'm thinking Imu made some kind of sacrifice ritual or something of his own people to get like that power or something like that. That's what I'm thinking. On some like zombie Luffy shit with all the souls. Like, he did something like, I think Imu did something like that, where he can't actually mimic it again unless he does like another ritual, because so far he's been needing Vegapunk to make the Mother Flame and all this other shit so that he can use it. So that's what I'm thinking. But if this catastrophe was brought about by natural means, there would be records denoting early warning signs several centuries earlier. It was a severe world-altering event after all. VV fucking Waffle and my boy damn, why am I forgetting Morgans? But all my research into meteorology, geology, and ecology and atmospheric science confirmed that there was no such natural buildup. It is impossible for such a drastic change to happen spontaneously within the span of a mere 100 years, meaning the cause lies elsewhere. My suspicions were confirmed a few days ago when I analyzed the world's current sea levels. This will be hard to accept, I always see the Goro say, but that disaster 800 years ago was caused by ancient weapons technology capable of sinking the world. Okay, so it's just the technology. I'm thinking, I mean, that's like the first thing that I would think of, but I was like, maybe, I'm thinking some ritual shit too, something. And that very same firepower evidently still exists, just waiting to be used again. In other words, that great war which ravaged the world during the Void Century, they go Imu, the butterflies, is still ongoing. Wow. Imu, what the fuck is you doing? The genius sheds light on a forgotten history. This is big. I can't wait till the anime gets to this part. I just want to hear the voice acting and everything, everybody's reactions to it. This is a huge moment. This is like on some real shit. This is like Marineford big moment, you know? Like, when was the last time we had like a worldly moment? This is like a very worldly moment, very much so. Even more than Marineford. Fuck. shit, in a way. Like, we're learning about the fucking Void Sentry, you know? So, And I love that the pace that Oda's going with now. Like, he's actually, like, you know what? Let me just let y'all niggas know everything, man. Let me just put it here. Let Vegapunk do it. You know, we don't have to keep on waiting. He doesn't have to keep on, you know what I'm saying? He could go at a really great pace and keep on revealing things more and more and more, and that's fine. It doesn't feel rushed or nothing like that. This was a great chapter. This is a really great chapter. Damn. Let me know down below what you guys think about this chapter, my reaction, all that good stuff, man. Any theories? Let me know down below. Any theories you guys got about this? But you guys know I'll be here every week, so stay tuned for next week for the next chapter. And I hope to see you guys next week. So please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys on the next video. And peace.